Hey guys, so today we're gonna cover Real Madrid versus Stuttgart for the Champions League. So UEFA was showing the formation for Real Madrid as a 4-4-2. I actually saw it more as a 4-3-3 with Vinicius, Mbappe, and Rodrigo on the attacking side, um, as you can see there. But when they were defending, actually, it was more like a 4-5-1 with Mbappe being the only one attacking. But, also, something to notice is that Carvajal was gonna be defending now. It's gonna be a center back, and Vasquez gonna play on the right hand side. Um, Having said that, Stuttgart, the UEFA was showing us a 4-3-3. I also saw it like that. Um, the only thing to notice was that Mila, he was attacking and defending. He was a mixed midfielder. Um, and so let's continue with that. Very early in the game, you can see that Stuttgart, they went there to press and to propose something. So here you can see how the goalkeeper just passed it to Carcer, and then they open up. Steeler is open, and just with that pass, the three midfielders are gone. So now they're attacking on the right hand side. And look, something to notice is that Carvajal, he has his mentality to being a right back, so he wants to go there, but so that's why there's a big space in the middle because Carvajal he's not used to that, and yeah, you can see that there too. Um, so here we're gonna see that Valverde, when they were pressing high, it was something like this. It was like 4-4-2 with Valverde and Mbappe pressing high, and so then the goalkeeper and the defenders they made like a back five, and the two in the middle, as you're gonna see right now. So it was 7 versus 6, but just with that pass through the middle, look where Carvajal and Rudiger are. So with that pass, they're out of the picture. So now it's just Mendy against leveling. Now, well, they wasted this chance, but you can see how Real Madrid were struggling at the beginning. However, though, dang Real Madrid, they were also wanted that pressing from Stuttgart because Stuttgart they were pressing super high, especially with these four guys like that. So when they were pressing, they were doing a 4-2-4. So it was and at times, as we will see later, it was like six people pressing high and four defenders with that defensive line super high. But anyway, let's see how Courtois this one is trying to get the Stuttgart players to come out. So Bellingham, Chouameni, and Valverde are there. So there's a lot of rotations here because they want the Stuttgart players to move. So Vinicius drops. They're gonna change sides to Carvajal. Carvajal's gonna open to Valverde, but Vasquez, who is not having a good game, he loses the ball. Then on that passes it to Milot, and Milot missed the chance. But Real Madrid were struggling at the beginning for the first 20 minutes, I should say. Then look at Germany. On this one, it's gonna work out for Real Madrid, but this was after probably the 24, 20, something like that. See, all the six players are gone now, and the defensive line, only the four guys are there to stop Bellingham, Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Vinicius. But they're gonna waste this chance. But after this minute, it was really important because not Mbappe, what's his name, Bellingham and Chouameni and Valverde, they clicked. Like they were playing well, but after these they clicked, and especially Bellingham, he was all over the place and creating chances. Um, then on the second half, we're gonna have the first substitutions. Milito comes in for Vasquez, who didn't have a good game. And Carvajal to the right hand side. It was really this really changed Ancelotti's perspective. So here we're gonna see as soon as the second half starts, pay attention to Rodrigo, Carvajal, Chouameni, and Mbappe. Okay, so they're gonna open the ball, but you already can see that the Carvajal is on the right hand side. That's Carvajal. He's gonna pass it to Chouameni, and Chouameni just boom puts it back. And look, that Mittelstadt he misses the ball. And what is Chabot doing? He went to press high, but unfortunately he missed that. He went after Bellingham, but it was an incorrect movement. So now Mbappe is all by himself, and he's gonna score that goal. Very simple for them on that chance. The second half. So after that, the game changed. So now look what Carvajal's gonna do. Carvajal, that's what gives Real Madrid. He he's another attacking player when he wants to. Look how high it is, and he's gonna create chances. So it's 4v5, and what they just waste a couple seconds there, but it could have been so much more. And then Vinicius just misses, but it was so close. Then we got another substitutions. James came here for Bagnoman, and Raider coming for Rich. But this also changed on this substitution because Leveling came to the left, Raider to the right, so it was something like that. Still a 4-3-3 though. But he was also going high a little more, and Racing and Steeler would try to cover the area. I should say that Middlestad, after the yellow card, he didn't have a good game after that. Anyway, so now let's see a don't have goal. So this was the tie, and I want you to notice how Leveling is not no one's covering him. So that's a big mistake. But also look how Valverde and Mendy, initially they're covering on Dev, but after the first header, they don't know where they're standing, and Dev is just all by himself. So that's a big mistake. So now let's look how another substitutions. There were a lot after the 70th minute because Madrid came in for Chomini. It's still a 4-3-3 though. Let me go back to it. And Guller came in for Rodrigo. And Garcia for Mendy. And Enrique came in for Bellingham. But it was more like hang on. I saw more like this sometimes. Or Modric and Valverde would change, but Enrique would play on the right hand side. And then also Touré came in for Undav. And Demirovic came in for Milad. Okay, so then we had a corner kick, and it was for Real Madrid. And Modric, he just puts it wherever he wants, and he puts it in Rudiger's head. The goalkeeper could have done more, as well as Chabodan re-rolled the defenders, but I mean, what else can? I don't know. It was just that was the 2-1 for Real Madrid. But after that, they were desperate. So Stuttgart they went really high, and they put in Sadegu for Renault. He was also a defender, but he was super tall, so he was gonna try to get a header. So I saw him a lot here. As you can see in the picture, there were like 5, and he's one of the guys over there. But when they were desperate to get the tie 2-2 in the last play of the game, look how it was a Stuttgart free kick, by the way. So they're gonna cross the ball, but the defenders of the two attackers miss it, and Carvajal passes it to Enrique. And look at Enrique. Enrique is all by himself. And he sees Vinicius, and he's like, I'm not gonna pass it. Mbappe's on the other side, but he decides to shoot, and he scores his first goal in the Champions League. So good for him anyway. I hope you liked the video, and please subscribe. Thanks.